Hi, good evening folks. In this video, I want to go over a proposed Jack Eichel trade that I just threw up on the board. I've been looking at a few different possibilities because I believe it's going to happen sooner than later. Let's take a look at it, see what you guys think. Coming up. Okay, just a quick video I wanted to make. I was, I don't know, had these ideas rolling on in my head. Something I would do as general manager. And some of you might disagree with this, think we're not getting enough. I'm taking into consideration all of the situation, not just it's Jack Eichel, superstar. No, I'm looking at the whole picture. So I want to see what you guys think of this trade, okay? This is something I just came up with, but I think it would fit both teams perfectly, and I'm going to explain why. All right, it would be between us and Calgary, okay? We would send Jack Eichel, Jeff Skinner, and Sam Reinhart. And I do believe Jack Eichel's our wild card to getting rid of the Skinner contract, guys. I do. I really do. I believe that this is, if we're going to have any chance of unloading this Skinner contract, now's the time. It is. People, we all know it's an impossible, it feels like the impossible contract because it is. But it's not. Not if you have Jack Eichel in part of the deal, right? So I got Eichel, Skinner, and Reinhart going to Calgary for Matthew Tkachuk, Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan, and a first rounder. Now, here's what I was looking at with all this too, okay? Jack's locked in $10 million for 5 years. That's good news. That's not bad news. Of course, Jeff's locked in for $9 million for the next 6 years. But, you know, any manager, here's what works in our favor, I believe, as ironic as this is going to sound. The fact that Taylor Hall's doing good in Boston kind of makes the problem look like it's only Buffalo, which, you know what I mean? It's not, you know, Boston's a good team. I'm sure Skinner could go there and wake up also. But Calgary's kind of like, you know, they need to make changes this year. They do. There's a lot of pressure. And I watch these guys because I watch a lot of the Canadian division games. I do. So, you know, I'll get to these guys in a sec. And Sam, I think, wants out. It's as simple as that. Sam wants out. Let's just move him. He's just going to become a high-ticket, spoil brat player as far as I'm concerned. I want him gone at this point. And no, I do not hate Sam Reinhart. I was a fan of Sam Reinhart for years. I just find it as he's more on Jack's side than he is the Sabres. And I guess they have their reasons behind the scenes, right? So it's whatever it is, it is. But I think for these three guys, we could swing this. Tkachuk, Gaudreau, Monahan, and that first rounder next year. We won't even take their first rounder this year. Kind of sweetens the deal a little. You know, we'll say, okay, you guys can have your first rounder this year even because we know you're building up your team again. But we get next year's first rounder. And here's the numbers. Okay, so $10 million for 5 years. Jeff still has $9 million for 6. RFA for Sam. We know he's going to command at least $6 million bucks, and he's not worth it. Sorry, he is not worth $6 million. No, you know. You know, these armchair GMs out there just don't seem to understand that, no, this is what causes problems on teams. This is what causes problems. You know, contracts like Skinner. Sam's probably going to want 7. No. But if he goes where his dad used to play, you know, this is home for Sam Reinhart. Don't forget, right? So he would probably give probably more of a bit of a discount in Calgary. You know, I'm just thinking. All right, so Tkachuk is locked in for $7 million for the next 2 years, then he's RFA. $7 million for the next 2 years, and this would bring an element of toughness we desperately need on this hockey team. Folks, we desperately need a kid like Matthew Tkachuk on our team. Desperately, desperately, desperately. I can't even stress it enough, really. I would be tempted to trade him for Jack straight up. Seriously, I would. Jack floats, this guy hits everything. Hits everything. Good God, when this guy's in a bad mood, and he seems to be, just so you know, what I feel watching the Calgary games, it seems like Tkachuk is just not, he's not as engaged. It seems like management's told him, no, tone it down a bit. You know, it would be welcome on our team, I'll tell you that. Gaudreau also kind of, he could do better. He's 27, folks. He's still 27. So 6.75 for the next 2 years, then he's UFA. So they're both UFA and RFA and UFA in 2 years. But if it's a good fit, right? And if we're not stupid, because we haven't seen Adams give out a contract yet, right? Let's see what he does with contracts. Because if he gives out anybody an 8-year contract, I want Adams out. I want him out. I want him out. I don't care if we have to sign the guy. No, get rid of him. No more 8-year deals. No. Sean Monahan, 26, kind of floating. This guy, when they first got him, if you look at his numbers, you'll see they hit a home run years ago. Let me get it. Let me check Monahan. Hold on, folks. Let's check his career numbers, because Monahan, I know early in his career, had good numbers. Good numbers. Really solid numbers. This guy, yeah, look at this. Look at this, guys. First year in the NHL, 22 goals, 12 assists. Second year, 31 and 31, 30-goal season. The next year, 27 goals, 36 assists. Year number 4, 27 goals, 31 assists. Year number 5, 31 goals, 33 assists. I mean, you know, and year number 6, 34 goals, 48 assists, 82-point season. And then this is where the problem begins, okay, with Monahan. Last year, the COVID seasons. You know, different people get affected different ways by this crap, right? I would take that into consideration if I was a GM. That's the approach I would use if I was talking to the players. I wouldn't say your numbers are down. I'll say, what's going on? Because this isn't like you. What's happening? You know, what's really going on? 22 goals, 26 assists, you know? And then this year, 10 goals, 18 assists in 50 games. Monahan is a prime target, guys. He's an excellent centerman. I've watched him. He's an excellent centerman. He's actually still playing well compared to these. I know his numbers don't look good, but I don't know, you know? So career 591 games, 204 goals, 235 assists for 439 points, a career minus 31. But the minus 31, folks, minus 22 the last 2 years. So, you know, you look at the first 5-6 years of his career, he was good. It was solid. You know, he had minus 20 in his first year and then plus 7, plus, you know, plus 8 and all sorts of things. But not that I'm looking at the plus minus. I'm just looking at positions, what they can do. You know, and Gaudreau, we all know. Let me check Gaudreau's year. What was his big year? It was before the COVID year, right? If I'm correct. Let me check Gaudreau. Gaudreau, because you keep hearing Eichel being rumored to Calgary also, folks. It comes up. It does. You know, if you look at Gaudreau, yeah, look, in 2019, he had a 99-point campaign, 36 goals, 63 assists. The year before that, 84. The year after that is where he slowed down, 18 goals, 40 assists. This year, it was kind of a bounce-back year, I thought. But they're not happy with him out in Calgary right now, which, that's fine. We'll take him. But here's the key number for me. 518 games, career NHL games, 491 points. He's a point-a-game guy. He's a playmaker. He's fun to watch. You guys know this. If anything, I'll say it right on the spot. He always reminded me of Danny Briere, this guy. He always did. You know? And Tkachuk also can put the puck in the net. He's not just a tough guy. I mean, he can put the puck in the net too. He's 6'2", 202. That's what they have him listed here in Cap Friendly. And hey, look, first year, 13 goals, 35 assists. Second year, 24 goals, 25 assists. Third year, 34 goals, 43 assists. And again, the same problems in Calgary again. Although last year wasn't so bad. He had 23 goals, 38 assists last year. It's not bad. This year he had like a Skinner season, you know, 13 goals, 27 assists. Actually, that's like Skinner having a career year right now. But I'm just saying, 347 games, 275 points. And in those 347 games, 353 penalty minutes. And I've seen this guy in that Edmonton rivalry, what he does. And he can be psychotic. We need this. We do. We need this. And the first rounder. Because no matter what, we can bounce off the Eichel thing. But if we can get rid of Skinner, I'd be willing to even let that first rounder go and do a 3-for-3 swap. I would. I know I'm probably going to get slack for that, but I would. I would. Just to unload the damn Skinner contract at this point. We've got to try this season. This is an opportunity. Like I said, can be an opportunity, not a problem. It can be an opportunity to get rid of the Skinner contract. This we could do because Jack Eichel, the entire planet wants this guy. Everybody wants this guy. Everybody. Everybody. Even the haters think we're crazy and think Eichel's like Gretzky, and it's unbelievable. So, hey, man, please keep his market value high. Everybody, you know, like, please. I'm good with that. So this is my proposed trade with Calgary. I might do this with a few different teams. But I like this trade, believe it or not, better. The reason I like this better than I do the Rangers deal that I made before when it come with Jack, and because it was kind of not realistic, and it's a lot of youth that the Rangers, I can't see them moving it. I just can't. I can't. No, it wouldn't make sense. This makes sense. Oh, here's another reason why. Because you got 7, you got 19, you got 20. Yeah, you got 20 and change of cap going for 19 and an RFA also. So we're switching, we're just balancing the books just right. We are, you know, but we're unloading Skinner's contract. And for me, that's worth losing the first rounder if we have to. It is. It is. That contract is worth losing a first rounder for. I think all of you agree. So if we can't get the first rounder out of them because we're trading Jack Eichel to them, do the 3-for-3. Do the 3-for-3. The 3 solid, good hockey players. God, I would love to have Gaudreau and Tkachuk. Oh my God, I would love to have these. And Monahan. I like Monahan. I don't know if you, I didn't have the channel last year. What am I saying? I was going off about getting Monahan and Gaudreau before the season started. Oh, I was probably talking on my Facebook lounge at the time. But yeah, I wanted to get these guys. I did. But I never thought Tkachuk would be available, and I think he is. I think they're up to their neck with him. I think they're fed up because, but he produces more when he's more aggressive. When they let this guy loose, like you know, let him be a villain on the ice, he produces more. So if the Sabres got him, we can't say, oh, you got to be a nice guy. No, 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 no. We turn him loose. We turn him loose on the Bruins. You know, we turn this guy loose on other teams. We don't have any mercy. No, no, we get guys like this. Christ, if you know what, I was going to throw this on there because I would do this in a heartbeat. I would also throw in Okposo and take off, what do you call it with them? Good God. Hold on. Last thing, folks. I'm going to close it up in a sec here, but in a heartbeat, I would do this for Lucic. Yeah. I would throw in Okposo and take Lucic also. If they want to get rid of Lucic, hey, take Okposo off our hands and we'll take Lucic. Because Lucic, if I'm right, has an extra year, right? Let's just see. No. Okay, no, they don't. Okay, so, oh, he does. Yes, he does. Sorry, no, he doesn't. I'm looking at the Backlund contract. Yeah, okay. I would take Lucic in a heartbeat for Okposo. Oh my God, please. I would say, okay, tell you what, we'll wipe out the first rounder. You give us, because then we'll have 2 muscles on our team. I'd love that deal. Oh my God. I know Lucic sucks and he's useless, but we know he's capable of scoring big playoff goals and that he has a real mean streak. And let's face it, the guy looks like an escaped convict. You know what I mean? Just saying. Yeah. That's what I would do. Anyway, folks, that's it. I'm letting this run and I'm rambling because I'm kind of you know, coming up with some ideas in my head, and I want to go watch the game. So I just wanted to throw this at you guys, see what you guys think of it, because we're going to have to come up with some realistic, and please don't tell me we're going to get 6 pieces for Eichel. It's just, let's be realistic. You know what I mean? No, he's not God, and no, he's not Connor McDavid, and he's not Sidney Crosby. He's never going to be. No. Is he a franchise player? Yes. He is a franchise center. There's no doubt about that with Jack Eichel. But he's not the face of the NHL. He never will be. Ever. It's just not happening. Crosby was, now McDavid is. You know, and it's just the way it is. But I do believe there will be a rise of Rasmus Dahlin in the next few years. I really do believe, I'm not just imagining it, I really do think that Dahlin all of a sudden is going to go dormant, and then he's just going to go crazy one year. That's the way I see it happening with Dahlin. So tell me what you think of this, guys, because we do got to make a deal that helps us next year. I don't want to do this whole rebuild thing. No. If we can get ready-made players right now, you know, like get these guys 23, 27, 26 now. Make a trade for the now, a good hockey trade like this. It helps both teams. And let's face it, the only flip in this is, can Skinner go over there and get 25 goals a year? Yes, he could. He could. He could. I think any GM in the NHL is not that stupid. They wouldn't know that a guy like Skinner and Eichel will be so excited. I mean, you could reunite the first line in Calgary right here, if you think about it. You know? Just saying. But my God, if this is what we get back, I'm good with it. I am. You know, I'm going to be realistic with my trade proposals, guys. Yes, I want to be greedy and I want to get 4 first-rounders. And Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux, maybe Bobby Orr if we can, you know. It's not happening. So, okay, that's it. I'm going to maybe come up with another video later on tonight. I'm not sure. But I wanted to get one out there today just so I could touch base with you guys. And I'm telling you, man, this is rolling in my head. I'm trying to concentrate on watching playoff hockey. And all I can do in my head is think about Jack Eichel trades. This is really bad, guys. It's a very sick addiction being a Sabres fan. You know what I'm saying? Rome agrees. Okay, folks, I'll see you later. Have a good one.